I got a special treat today. In this week's episode of the Elite Advisor Report, as advisors, we tend to focus on the demographics. We're all about the numbers. We're financial people. Well, I got to tell you what we found in our coaching programs, that psychographics is so important. So today we're calling this week's episode the Affluent Psychology 101. It's actually, I'd say it's a little higher than that, but 101 for financial advisors, the 9 types of wealthy clients. And, the key takeaways, I'm going to have 3 key takeaways. The first is, high net worth psychology can underpin every part of your success with affluent clients. So many advisors, including me when I was an advisor, we treated the affluent, at least early in my career, all the affluent the same. I'm going to share with you, don't do that. Second, building your business around the right fit investor, affluent client who, you can be more effective with. Instead of trying to be all things to everyone is so important. And that each personality type, there's 9, each different personality type values different things from you as a financial advisor, including reassurance, strong performance, technical innovation, confidentiality. Now, I'm going to walk through all 9 personalities, and you're going to see really clearly who you want to work with and who you don't. And even more importantly, how to frame elite advisors, those earning consistently $1 million or more of net income and serving their clients well. One of the things they're phenomenal at is framing, mastering framing in the communication. And you're going to see how to do that as well. I'm John Bowen. I'm CEO and founder of CEG Worldwide. And let's get started. If you could figure out right away whether this prospective client was the right client for a great long-term relationship, how valuable would that be? If you could streamline your client experience so that it just really worked all the time and had a much higher probability of success for the client and for you, and you would spend less time selling. Well, that's really what we're going to talk about today is this, the high net worth psychology. It can underpin every part of your success in working with affluent clients. And this comes from some work my partner, Russ Allen Prince, did back in the 90s. And we've updated and so on, but it's just been so phenomenal. It's very, very powerful. And it's really what I met Russ. We were both speaking at a presentation. And Russ, his original work was a book, $450 book, very thin book, all on this, and it was just phenomenally successful. So let's talk about it. What we have is there's 9 high net worth personalities, and I'm going to walk you through each one at a time. And I want you to think about, you already probably have clients that are each of these 9 personalities. And I got to tell you right off the bat, there's 3 that in our coaching programs we recommend that you don't take. That if you're going to build a very successful elite advisor, you're going to be at the elite level of $1 million in net income or more while serving fewer but wealthier clients extremely well. Guess what? There's 3 you shouldn't work with. They're going to be obvious as I go through here, but I'm going to show you what they want. And I want you to think about, as you have streamlined your process, what are you doing for these 9 high net worth personalities? Let's start with family stewards. Family stewards, they're focused on taking care of their family. They're conservative in their personal and professional life. And the key thing is they're not very knowledgeable about investing, and quite honestly don't want to. It's all about taking care of their families. So often we make the mistake of going off trying to bring them up on investments, wealth management, technical things. They don't want that. And this is what you're going to see. I want you to always pay attention to the 3rd bullet that I have here, because you're going to really see where the distinctions are. Independence, They're all about being independent. They want the freedom that money makes possible. Investing is a means to an end. So many of my clients in Silicon Valley, high-tech people, this was it. They're not interested in the process of wealth management, but they want to know they have enough money so they can retire at any time. Oftentimes, those numbers are going up. Phobics, it's all, they don't like the responsibility of wealth. They're confused, they're frustrated. They don't really like even hanging out with you. They don't want to manage finance, they don't want to talk any technical things, and they choose their financial advisor based on personal trust. And you're going to find phobics where they're terrible at referring you. They typically will be even at very high levels of wealth, they'll tend to concentrate their assets with you. The anonymous, huge issues. Confidentiality is a top concern, and we see this. Everybody's concerned with privacy, but they take it to the extreme. They prize privacy for financial matters, and they're going to concentrate assets with a financial advisor who protects them. And again, they're terrible referrals. Moguls, it's all about control. Investing is a way of extending their personal power. They're decisive, rarely look back. They can make great clients. VIPs, it's all about status. They love to invest to be able to buy status possessions. Prestige is important. You need to be a thought leader. You need to have a good brand working with VIPs. They will tend to affiliate with the most reputable advisors and institutions. Accumulators, they're focused on growing assets. They are very performance oriented. No matter how you're doing, if you're diversified strategic asset allocation, let's say, and you have a number of asset classes, they're going to judge you on the best performing asset class they're aware of, and they're going to be disappointed in you. They are, and they're going to be very disappointed. They tend to live below their means, and they're looking at accumulating. Then, gamblers are all about the excitement. They think that this is better than Vegas. They're knowledgeable, they're involved, they're high risk tolerant. One of the things, if you want to build a great business, world-class client experience, in our interviews, these are the most demanding. They want 48 personal touches over a 12-month period. Very demanding. And then bringing up the last is innovators, focused on leading edge, sometimes even bleeding edge products and services, very sophisticated, technically and highly educated. Okay, so these are the 9. Let me go over the last 3. They make the worst clients. If you're doing wealth management, building long-term relationship, building a great practice, the accumulators, gamblers, and innovators are not a good choice. Now, fortunately, they're the smallest group currently here. So, that's fine. The family stewards, largest, independents, and so on. So one of the things is to really understand your personality and then go ahead and match it up with who you complement. You always complement your own high net worth personality, but you then want to work with those that you most resonate with so that you can help serve them. You can attract them, you can serve them, and you retain them by helping them achieve what's most important in their lives. See, here at CEG, we believe you can build an amazing life of significance, not only for yourself, but for your clients. So you can take care of the people you love, causes you care about, make a difference in the world. And we do that by serving fewer and wealthier clients extremely well. And we believe, we find over and over again that you can accelerate your success faster with less effort than you ever thought possible. And one of the key things is to recognize you don't have to do all of this alone. That was one of the reasons why I started CEG Worldwide, that I was a very successful advisor. But I got to tell you, I had so many challenges along the way that I went up, and I always wondered, why did I have to figure it all out largely on my own? So one of the questions I get when we get into these kind of discussions is we hear all the time is, John, will you take a look at our practice to see what we should do to accelerate our success even more so we can achieve all that's important to us. And, it's a resounding yes. I mean, we're set up to do that. Every day our team, and we have a great team here at CG, works with financial advisors just like you to show you the specific actions we would take if we were you to fast track your success and make a huge difference. And we do it in a process we call a strategy call. In this strategy call, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and two-step process, 2 calls, and what we'll do is take a look at where you are, where you want to go, but the outcome that we're looking to achieve for you is what we would do to have the next 12 months be your best year ever and have that be a solid foundation so you can expand it even further. That is where we can make a huge impact. Now, to qualify for that, you need to have $200,000 of net income. So you have a foundation, $200,000 or more. And I can tell you, we can help you, with that report. You'll get a written report, really powerful, of what we would do, the 3 things, simple and elegant, we would do to help you build this great business. Now, if you're watching this anywhere other than at cgworldwide.com, go there, because we have conferences, we've got webinars, we've got other goodies there. We are doing a lot to help you accelerate your success up that hierarchy of advisor success faster and quicker than you ever thought possible, with less effort than you ever thought. And your clients, your future clients, are counting on you to apply the psychographics to help accelerate their success so they build an amazing life of success as well. Go make it happen. We wish you the best of success.